Let's welcome to the stage now Jan Eppen to share some of Jan Eppen's experience.
Okay. Can I talk about it now? Okay. Thanks.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about very personal or very maybe it is very boring to someone. Okay. I'm gonna experience of Toki Pona in those communities. Well, okay. I'm one of the members of Korean Toki Pona community, and there's a lot of Korean who are interested in Toki Pona. So we have many conversation about some issues of Toki Pona, like, well, yeah, recently the the coup was published, so th- there was a discussion about changing of Toki Pona. So I want to hear your opinion of changing of Toki Pona. Yeah, I so okay. There was first wait. Okay, well, when the coup is published and there's there new was the okay, and Nimi Kusuri were made. So some people were worried about this because increasing vocabulary would make Tokipona make complex, and existence of official dictionary can make Tokipona lexicalized. So there was a debate. Well, so there was some debate. So well, Ilo Echo is on this in the server, right? So there are some debations. I'm sorry. Okay, there are some arguments about this issue. Well, I think the most of Mapona members doesn't care about changing of Tokipona. I think they think that it is natural, but I think the members of Korean community thinks that it would be dangerous because the minimalism is may minimalism is threatened by increasing vocabulary. So what do you think about it? Well, I want to hear your opinion.
Good. We have
Yeah.
a lot of good information coming in the chat here. For example, Ka Tumu says, I think the changes are natural, even if I don't care to follow all of them, and officially isn't important. Jan Leten says, but more just to document how Tokipona is used. It's descriptive document, not a prescriptive one. More comments are coming in there in the Tomo Suno chat. If you have some comments, you feel free to put those there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think there are different perspectives between communities because in Korean community they think more like purism. They think the official Tokipona is important, and they feel worried about changing because they think that official Tokipona has minimalism. So yeah, I think that's the difference. So so there are so many debates of Tokipona grammar also. Yeah. And I'm making lessons in Korean because there weren't no lessons in Korean. So and okay, there was the day when I made about lessons about prepositions and okay, let them talk about. And we just had a big argument, and some people would know it because I asked about it in this server before. It's it's it is debate about tawa because input says that tawa is prepositions like mi, tawa, tomo, like sentence this. Okay, and some people. So I asked the people of Korean community. Okay, tawa is preposition, and if we use sentence like mi, tawa, as something, and can I consider it as a forgot a word. Okay, wait for a second. As a transitive verbs, and some people think that, like, well, if we talk about the sentence like mi, tawa, tomo, and the tawa is intransitive verbs, so there was a debate about it. Some people think that, well, the sentence like mi, tawa, tomo is in this sentence, the tawa is in intransitive prepositions. Then how about the sentence like just mi, tawa? It can't be a intransitive verb. Yeah. So what's your opinion? Because there was a very big debate. There was very big debations about this. Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, I think the Lantern says mi, tawa, tomo sense like more contraction of mi, tawa, tawa, tomo. Yeah. Yeah, so some people think about it. Yeah. Sentence like mi, tawa, tomo, it is originally mi, tawa, tawa, tomo, and preposition tawa is omitted in sentence now. So what do you think about this? So, well, I just thought about what the problem like this happened. I think Korean communities tend to seek about the prescriptive grammar of Toki Pona, and I think Mapona Toki Pona doesn't think about this. Doesn't think about that. Nor the prescriptive grammars of Toki Pona doesn't exist, right? Yeah, I know they loves inventing new words, and I think Korean community doesn't like invent new words. Well, I think they can adopt Nimi Kusuli because they think that Nimi Kusuli as the official word. I think official words. I think. So, but I think Korean community is more like purism. The I think Korean community they things like pu and ku as a canon, as official Tokipona. I think they think that Tokipona of pu and ku is official Tokipona. I think.
John Eppen, you've posed some very good questions to our community, and as is evident by the threads, a lot of good discussion is going on. I encourage you to continue your discussions about poo and ku and officiality. What does it mean? As for a lot of people who learn second languages, we sometimes get bogged down with these questions.